Let's talk about what happened with those. Let's start the video. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Into My GT Entertainment. And I am Joel. Nice for you to join me on this Saturday afternoon. But I just wanted to explain what happened to those tires. If you're having the same issue, at least there is a resolve for it. Let me get into that real quick. Hold on. As you can see, I am running my Mickey Thompson Street ETs at the moment, which is no big deal. I run those anyway. They're doing well, and just to let you know, on a side note, I did fix the sagging issue. What it was, at least how I counteracted it, was with the. Hold on, real quick. Let me flip to me real fast. All right, everyone. What I had to do is, as you can see, that it is fairly even now. The anti-sway that I have on there has two adjustable links. It kind of teeter-totters. You have to kind of get them in the middle. So if you back down too hard on one side, it'll bring the axle. Let's say the axle like this. It'll go. So if you tighten it too high this way, it'll bring this side up, but this side down, and vice versa. You do have two links on there, but if you have to put it in kind of a neutral position, so you could figure out which way you need to go. And what you do on the neutral position, you just loosen them both up so they spin freely, and then you start adjusting from there. I think I have it like a hair higher on that side, which is the driver's side, which counteracts for fat people. Yeah, so when I sit in it, it actually levels out the whole car. So we are good with that. Like I said, I just had ideas and I eventually got to. I still got that squeak in the car. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking it's interior noise. I'm about to rip all the seats out and go searching for it, but that's a whole different thing. Hold on real fast. All right, so as you can see that the car sits a little more even now. I haven't really driven it since I've done kind of squared it off. I took it around the block to make sure that everything's tight. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and see how that works out. At least I know how to adjust it now. And if I've jacked up my ride, I'll let you know. But back to the story at hand is tire chunking. Yes, that is the actual term to it. It's when your tire loses the chunks on it. So if you have like a tread and it pieces fall off and whatever, it's called tire chunking. Let me get into what it is real fast. Hold on. Okay, how this became a thing. I know I showed y'all a couple of videos ago that, when I took those tires off and put these particular ones on, that I was seeing that, there were spots all over the car, or excuse me, all over the tire that were missing. I thought it was just they didn't prep the track good and it was just tearing up my tires, and that was that, and so be it, right? So, you play your pay a little bit. So what happened was a buddy of mine hit me up and said there's this discussion going on Facebook. And it's kind of what you're experiencing with those tires. So you may want to kind of check it out and see what's going on. So I got into the chat and started looking around, and it seems that Mickey Thompson, the Sport Comps, that particular, I guess, a lot of tires. I'm assuming it's that particular lot of tires. I don't know if it's a deeper problem with them. It seemed like a lot of people were kind of unhappy with the actual tire, but I've had a few sets of Mickey Thompsons that I've had with different rims, and I haven't had no problems with them up till that particular point. So that's neither here nor there. But what it is, it was with their tire at that point, what this discussion was about. And, I was like, well, let me call Mickey Thompson and let them know that, they have something going on with these tires. So, I wasn't expecting to get anything from them. I was expecting more so to get a run around and, hey, you know, blah, 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 you bought them, whatever, because I've bought those tires in July of 2018. I don't, like I said, I swap tires so much that I don't put a lot of wear and tear on them. I might do the occasional burnout or whatever, but, you know, tires are supposed to uphold to the street and, you know, elements and this, that, and the other, and obviously that wasn't the case with these particular ones. So I called Mickey Thompson. I'm sorry, I had something in my eye. I gave them a buzz and said, hey, this is what I got going on. I'm sending you some pictures. And there's also a forum going on about, you know, what's going on with these tires. So, needless to say, hold that thought. Sorry about that. Needless to say, they reviewed the pictures that I had and said, yeah, we will replace those tires. And I wasn't expecting, because, you know, here we are, December of 2019. They're over a year old, you know, year and 6 months. And, you know, I wasn't expecting anything from them, but they went ahead and were bigger person about it and said, yeah, we'll honor it. We'll warranty the tire. And, you know, we'll go ahead and take care of it. So the only catch was that I had to go through American Muscle. That's who I purchased it from. So with American Muscle, I mean, they were also decent. They didn't give me a lot of slack. The only problem is with them, and if you had, let's say those were your only set of tires on your car, and if you had to go their route, you would either, A, have to purchase a set, get those sent to you, send these back, and once they get those back, they'll refund you the money. Or two, take them off your car, send them out, and then as soon as they see the tracking gets hit, then they'll send you the new set. That's the route that I went, but I do have an extra set of tires, so it doesn't affect me like it would somebody that would be waiting for 3 to 5 days for the whole transaction back and forth to go. I think American Muscle needs to work on that a little bit, just for the fact that, you know, if that's your only car and those are the tow-only tires, and then you would be ass out for, you know, a few days, and I don't think that's pretty fair, especially when it has nothing to do with you, for the aspect of, you know, you did something wrong, you know, you're just trying to get a return, and, you know, I think that charging you money to make you do so, because you already have to pay, unless you have some buddies that work in the car industry, or, you know, with tires and balancers and whatever, to take them off the rim and then put them back on the rim. So you're taking them off, hooking on. So you're spending money either way. So I think it's unfair or unjust to me that, you know, that they would make you pay for a new set, and then once they receive the other one. I mean, I understand why, because people would keep them or do whatever, and that way it covers their ass. But, you know, most people that are calling to get something replaced or redone aren't trying to rip people off. But that's just, you know, just my thought with that. And but like I said, that was kind of cool of Mickey Thompson. So like I said, I'll have my new ones coming in just in time for, you know, getting that all straight up for winter. I'll have these on here probably for, I don't know, Richmond weather's funky. Like I said, it went from 90 degrees one day and the very next day it was 30 degrees. So I don't know. Probably a few weeks. Maybe I'll last through December till weather around here gets really cold, and then I'll go ahead and knock those out real quick and put the other ones back on. I still got a lot of, hold on, that's a whole different conversation. Okay. I still get a lot of conversation with these wheels. Like I said, a lot of people don't know if they like them or don't like them. Like I said, they look decent. Like I said, it's not, I don't know if I like them better than the Verdes. I do like the Verdes better, but like I said, with the price that I paid for these, you can't argue the fact of what they are. And like I said, they do what they're supposed to, but I still have that weird ABS type thing going on the driver's side. It hasn't done it in the last couple of days, and my brakes are starting to squeak now, so I'm going to go ahead and take the pads off. And I have this stuff. Hold on. I have this stuff over here that goes on the back of the brake pads. So these are the brake pads right there. Those aren't the ones I got. I got these right here. and it came with like this grease that you're supposed to put on the back of it. I don't think it ever got put on. Obviously I got the pack right there, so it didn't get put on. So I think that's kind of my problem. After a while they just kind of move a little bit. So like I said, once you hit the brakes are fine, but you know, they squeak a little bit at the get-go. So you know, you have this grinding metal sound for, you know, maybe a minute or so until you actually break them in a minute and then they stop. But for the most part, I like the way they look. You know, they make the car look pretty decent. A lot of people don't like that fat rim. But like I said, after a while, I haven't cleaned the car since I've had these wheels, saying like dressing on it or anything. So I don't know how it's going to contrast between the two. But for the most part, it doesn't look bad. But like I said, that's what she looks like. She's dirty, but you know, like I said, it's hard to tell. Ever since I had it ceramic coated, it even dirty, it looks clean. So hold that thought. All right. So anyway, that is the video. Like I said, I just wanted to talk about tire chunking and what that was and how I got it corrected. So if you do experience that problem, call the manufacturer. Don't be afraid to ask. Like I said, sometimes they'll help you out with it. Like I said, with me, I buy a lot of wheels and I buy a lot of tires. So, you know, I'll go to somebody and say, hey, you got a shitty product going on right now. Let's see what we can do to fix it. And more than likely, they will take care of you because they don't want their name to be slandered. And, you know, they don't want, you know, bad press on them. So, like I said, when you have that issue, go ahead and, what are all these little dots everywhere? Go ahead, give them a buzz. It doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, it's your hard-earned money that you spent to do that. I'm not sponsored by any means by anybody. So, I mean, like I said, I buy my own wheels. I buy my own tires. And, you know, you do that every 6 to 8 months. It gets costly. So, you know, you need to stick up for your dollar there. So, but we'll go ahead and close out this video. I hope y'all having a great day. I'm going to go ahead and take Electra out and maybe go get some pictures of her somewhere. I haven't decided where I'm doing that yet, but I wanted to get a little video with y'all and touch base and see how life's going and tell you what I've been doing. So we'll catch you on the next one. Have a great Saturday. Sunday I'm back to work. Don't forget to move your clocks. Saturday, you know, you got an extra hour sleep now. You'll be all screwed up tomorrow. So we'll catch you on the next one. Peace and have a good one.